Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Wherever you're watching from, if you're watching from YouTube, you're welcome. From TikTok, from Facebook, from Instagram, or wherever media you're watching from, you're highly welcome guys. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about SOP, Statement of Purpose. I've always said this in the past. For those of you who have been following me, whenever you want to submit a temporary resident visa, that's TRV, make sure to attach an SOP to your visa application. It is very, very important. So in today's video, I've made a time to come out with an SOP, a sample SOP. So if you need a copy of this SOP, just inbox me using the number on your screen or the email on your screen. I'm going to send you a copy of this SOP. Guys, we're using a case study for those that want to go and study. All right, we're using a case study for those that are going to study. So guys, watch the video to the end. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do well to hit that subscription button below, and also please do well to turn on your post notification bell so that you get notified whenever we bring a video like this. For all my returning subscribers, you're highly welcome again, and thank you very much for always supporting me. And for all those that are coming across my channel for the very first time, you're highly welcome. As you have seen the title of this video, use this SOP for your visa application. Guys, I have made our time, took out a lot of energy to come out with a structured SOP. You don't want to miss this video. Guys, watch this video to the end as I'll be walking you down through the steps on how to effectively and perfectly write a very outstanding SOP. Okay guys, so welcome back to the video. Welcome back to this education session. So I have outlined 10 key features, like some of the things you should not even miss out when writing your SOP. Then on the second page, you will find a sample SOP, which I have taken out my time to write it down. So we're going to look at that shortly. So now, these are some of the 10 main points or 10 key features you should not miss out when writing an SOP for a temporary resident visa. Like I said here, it is always advisable to add a statement of purpose to any temporary visa application. Most countries will not require this, but adding it to your application gives you an upper hand for acceptance. Taking a case of study. Okay, let's say, I don't know why I did all of this yet. Taking a case of a study visa for Canada. Below are the 10 main points you must add when applying for your study permit. First is clearly state your purpose for applying for a study permit to come to Canada, and explain why you have chosen Canada as your destination for higher education. Point 2, provide a brief background about your academic and professional experience alongside with any relevant accomplishments and demonstrate your qualifications. Step 3, or point number 3, describe your educational goals and how studying in Canada will help you achieve these goals. Step 4, mention your reasons for choosing this specific institution or program in Canada, and highlight your research or the research you have done on the school's curriculum, faculty, and resources. All right, excuse me, this thing is just scattered here. All right, provide details about your financial capacity to support your studies in Canada, including how you plan to fund your education and living expenses. All right, guys. Now, 6 is explain your reasons for wanting to study in Canada in terms of its academic reputation, quality of education, multicultural environment, and opportunities for personal and professional growth, right? The 7th feature on our list should be address any gap. Very, very important. Sometimes some people always tag this as letter of explanation. Explaining this gap here simply means you are providing an additional explanation to something that might raise concern in your visa application. So address any gaps or weaknesses in your academic professional background and provide an explanation or a plan on how you intend to overcome them during your studies in Canada. The 8th on our list is discuss your plans for returning to your home country. Very, very important. Remember that this is a temporary resident visa, and you must always show that you are going there to come back, you are going there to study, and after studies you are going to come back to your home country. So guys, if you're liking this video, please do not forget to hit that subscription button below, turn on your post notification bell so that you don't miss out our future videos. All right, the 9th point on our list is highlight any previous experience studying or working abroad. That means if you have traveled before, it's going to be very advantageous for you. And if you have gone, like, extra miles academically, professionally, or anyhow it is, but once you have a travel history, you get some upper hand too. And the last point is Conclude your statement of purpose by expressing your willingness to study in Canada, your commitment to academic success, and your willingness to comply with all Canadian immigration laws. Okay, guys, so these are the 10 main features that you should include at least on your statement of purpose. So I'm just going to read out something that I have sketched here, just an example, right? So let's just go down. Let me put this down here. For example, let's assume that this is my SOP and I'm applying for a study permit in a school, maybe the name of the school, just X and Y Z school. So I'm going to place my own like this. There is no specific format of placing this SOP, right? You can place your own using the fully block style. That means your name is all on the left, the date on the left, the email on the left, everything on the left, right? So I prefer this semi-indented, right? So I prefer this style of addressing my letters. So right, let's just start from here. As you can see, this is my name. Let me say from Abuja, Nigeria, and this is my phone number. I can just put a plus here, +23400. Then I'm addressing this letter to the approving visa officer, immigration, refugee and citizenship, Canada of Abuja. All right. So now the subject of this letter is statement of purpose for a Canadian study permit. This is how I start writing it. First, I would like to start by thanking you for receiving my application for this wonderful privilege to study within the national territories and provinces of your beautiful country, Canada. This letter will explain my sincere intention to pursue my further education in your beautiful country, Canada. I am excited about this wonderful opportunity to expand and learn in the field of business through the accounting program. I have always had the passion to one day be a certified accounting professional in my home country, Nigeria. For example, we're using Nigeria. I am applying for a study permit, having been accepted into a 1.5-year full-time accounting administration program at, let's say, XY school. So you can put the name of the school here for your own case with DLI number 0, letter O. You put a DLI number, for example, which will run from September 2024 to December 31st, 2025. Just an example here. You can put your date, refer to your letter of acceptance for all your dates. I am writing this statement of purpose to express my sincere intention to pursue this course in accounting in Canada and to obtain a study permit for the same purpose. Excuse me, this should be purpose. All right. I firmly believe that studying in Canada will provide me with an exceptional experience because based on my research, Canada is one of the best internationally friendly destinations for international students. At least that makes sense. You have done your research about Canada before you are applying to Canada. Okay, secondly, pursuing a course in accounting in Canada is aligned with my long-term career goals. I have always had a very deep interest in numbers, financial analysis, and the function of financial management. Gaining an in-depth understanding of accounting principles and practices is crucial for me to excel in this field, especially with international accounting standards. I have taken some basic accounting practice with the OHADA accounting system, so I am strongly confident that studying in Canada will offer me the opportunity to study the international accounting standard, which would help me complement my OHADA knowledge together. OHADA knowledge is just simply African accounting because in Africa, I think we do OHADA accounting. Meanwhile, internationally, we do international accounting. So these are two different accounting systems. All right. So this is just a case of somebody going to do accounting. Also, I will have the privilege to gain a high quality education, exposure to the latest industry trends, and to have access to the latest resources and facilities, ensuring that I am well equipped with the necessary skills and knowledge needed to succeed in my chosen career. Dear officer, permit me to tell you why I choose Canada. Now you are explaining why you choose Canada among other countries in the world. Dear officer, permit me to tell you why I choose Canada among other destinations in the world to study. Canada is renowned for its outstanding educational institutions, which are recognized globally for their academic excellence. The country's reputable universities and colleges have consistently produced graduates who are highly sought after in the job market. I am particularly interested in studying at this school. This school simply means, as I say, I put in bold. You can put the name of the school. Let's say it's University of Canada West, it's University of British Columbia. Just put the name of the school. Oh, my battery is low. Okay. Known for its rigorous curriculum, right? Distinguished faculty and industry connections. The opportunity to learn from experienced professors and collaborate with like-minded friends will undoubtedly enhance my educational experience, enabling me to grow both academically, professionally, and of course, personally. Also, apart from the academic aspect, studying in Canada will allow me to experience a multicultural environment, interacting with students from diverse backgrounds, that is, diverse countries, different cultures, different attitude. Interacting with students from diverse backgrounds will broaden my perspective, foster cultural exchange, and of course, build meaningful relationships and networks. And of course, develop my ability to work effectively in a global context. The exposure will significantly contribute to my personal growth and enhance my intercultural competence, which is increasingly valued in today's global job market. Nowadays, even creating meaningful networks and connections are very vital and essential for creating opportunities and exploring growth. I am fully aware of the financial responsibilities that I am fully aware of the financial responsibilities and obligations that come along with studying in your beautiful country, Canada. And I can rest assure you that I have taken all necessary steps to sponsor my education. My funds will be drawn from or will be coming from two sources, my parents and this. You can just put your parents if you have just one sponsor. You can put two people if you have two. So I just put here my parents and I see if any other sponsor you can attach. All right, so my parents are my main sponsor who should be supporting me with. You put the amount in Canadian dollars. Let us say they're sponsoring you with 80,000 Canadian dollars, like this. You put like this. Now, below is how I'm going to handle my studies and living expenses while in Canada. Let's just say our fees for 2 years is 15,000. Travel expenses from Nigeria to Canada is 3,000 Canadian dollars. Living expenses for 1 year, as you already know, is 20,635. Settlement expenses, I just put this for putting sake because if you are going to Quebec, you must have 5,000 settlement expenses, 500 rather. And other expenses, as you know, when calculating proof of funds, is tuition plus living expenses plus other expenses. So I put here 5,000. We can total this up. It should be about 15, 18, 23 plus 20. That should be 43. So this should be about 44,000 Canadian dollars. So you have enough money. If you have 80,000, then you have enough money to cover up your academic and living expenses. So due to this, I have attached my proof of funds to my application to prove my financial capabilities. Furthermore, it is essential to emphasize on equivocal intention to return to my home country upon the completion. This is very, very important. As you already know, you must always indicate that you are going to go there to study and then come back to your home country. Guys, you can just read this. This is very, very interesting. So if you need the sample of this SOP, you can just contact me directly using the number on your screen or the email on your screen. I'm going to send you a copy so you can take your time, edit and put it to suit your own case personally. So guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do well to subscribe. If you like the video, please do well to give it a thumbs up. Right, share the video across, please guys, share massively. This is something, it has taken me time to put it up. So guys, you can read it as well. You can just read. I can continue here by saying that thank you for considering my application. I am eagerly looking forward to an opportunity to study in Canada and to contribute positively to the academic community. I am fully aware that as per the immigration policy of IRCC, being granted a visa or a study permit is a privilege and it is not a right. Guys, take note of this point. Even if you are eligible, it is a privilege that you have a visa. It is not a right that you must get your visa. So you make them to acknowledge the fact that no, you are aware of those things. And this sounds good, right? So it is a privilege and not a right, even after demonstrating full eligibility. So therefore, I kindly ask that you grant me this privilege to undergo this training in your beautiful country. So guys, read this out. In conclusion, I am genuinely excited about the prospect of studying accounting in your country and genuinely committed to utilizing my education to serve the needs of my country upon my return. I am confident that obtaining a study permit for Canada will provide me with an exceptional educational experience, equipping me with the necessary skills and knowledge to succeed in my chosen field. Therefore, I kindly request the authorities to consider my application favorably and grant me the opportunity to fulfill my academic aspiration. Thank you for considering my application. You can attach whatever documents you want to attach. This is where you attach all other supporting documents which have not been added to the main 4 categories of documents, like the PAL, the POF, the national identity card, letter of acceptance. All those people, they have all these documents, they have their own independent way you upload them. So any documents like academic credentials, your marriage certificate, your birth certificate, your police clearance record, all of them should be attached under this letter. So guys, that is it. So sweet and SOP. Guys, please, if you haven't subscribed, please do well to subscribe. If you haven't shared the video, please do share the video. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. So guys, that was it about the video. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.